Welcome to Triggered Wrestling. My name is Brian Garcia, and this is the premier podcast of wrestling, if I do dare say so myself. Today we're going to discuss the review of SummerSlam, the hottest party of the summer, as well as Adrian claims that I'm going to be exposed AF during this episode. So stay tuned to see if this is true or not. We're Triggered Wrestling.
Triggered Wrestling is so awesome all the way around. That gets me triggered.
Ooh, okay, well, let's go with the bad trigger right now.
See, I'm a fan of all of it.
We'll force you to watch Trigger Wrestling.
So Adrian, what's up, brother?
Nothing, man, because this shit was buns. There was a few cool things about it. Having said that, the show was mid.
I don't understand how you say the show's mid, bro. Everything of this show was amazing, all the way down to the best MMA rule match we've ever seen in wrestling history.
Damn. Okay. Where do you want to start?
I mean, we can start with SummerSlam if you would like. But where do you want to start, Adrian? You choose.
That's fine. We're here to talk about SummerSlam and then a few key topics that are going on in the world of wrestling. There's a few free agents. Some people might return. Some people might make a debut in WWE. Who knows? But let's start with this review, man, because this shit it grinded my gears, man, especially with the first match of the night. Logan Paul versus Prince Puma. By God, this was the slowest match I have ever seen.
God. Bro, this was a banger. Bell to bell, 5 stars. If this match was in the Tokyo Dome, it would have been rated a 6-star match from Dave Meltzer.
Nah, if that was in the Tokyo Dome, it would have been a fast-paced match. More tope suicidas, more super kicks, no botches. There was 2 standing Spanish flies from Prince Puma. Both of them botched.
So now you care about botches, bro? And now you care about
put
botches,
it a pay-per-view. I'm talking to you and the marks and the millions watching at home or listening to us at home. There's no botches in WWE. They only happen in AEW. AEW is the botch promotion. WWE has 0 to no botches. But when it comes to botches in WWE, y'all ignore them? Come on, my dog.
All I know, bro, is this match started off slow. Yes, it picked up towards the end, and it was still a great match, second to none. I would say that this match is a certified dime piece just because of the fact that Logan Paul is in it, and that guy has about as much experience wrestling as I do with this podcasts.
Dime? Are you ranking it from penny to $1? Because if it's a dime, it's a dime.
Hey, bro, it don't matter. But yeah, the match was good. We both predicted that. Actually, no, you got this one wrong. You said Ricochet was going to win, and I said Logan Paul was going to win. Logan Paul uses brass knuckles to knock out Ricochet.
Yes. And where does this leave Ricochet after this defeat? Obviously, yes, it was a cheating by Logan Paul using the brass knuckles, but still, man. SummerSlam, one of the 4 big pay-per-views in WWE, and he lost. Where does that leave Ricochet?
He's got to turn heel, bro. We'll see what happens on Monday Night Raw today, but he's got to turn heel. There's got to be something else for that guy other than being babyface.
Okay. All right, I have a question I want to ask you too. Logan Paul, later in the night, he was at his brother's boxing match versus Nate Diaz. What does that say to the locker room in the WWE where somebody can just come in as a part-timer, steal a spot, and then immediately leave the arena? Basically, the man looked like he didn't give a fuck. He's just like, I'm here to do my job, get a paycheck, and leave. What does that say to the wrestlers that wanted a match and didn't get a match, like the likes of Becky Lynch?
Hey, all I know is that man had something else to do that day. And if he could do both at the same time and the WWE allowed it, who cares? If Becky Lynch is out here at home making lemonade, who cares? Who cares, bro?
Damn, so, all right, cool. All right, so I'll leave it at that.
All right. Honestly, bro, if the Elite would have been gone after CM Punk was over here cutting a promo, maybe they would have never fought. Who knows?
The Elite is just like John Cena, bro. They're the first one to arrive and the last ones to leave.
Damn, bro. Okay. All right.
And then after that match, we get Brock Lesnar versus my man Cody Rhodes. But before we start, let me ask you this, Brian. Why are they fighting? Why are they feuding? There seems to be a lot of people online. They seem to forget already.
Why are they fighting? I don't know why they're fighting. Damn, bro, I forgot.
Hey, Caitlin, insert some crickets, Caitlin.
Honestly, I don't remember why they're fighting. I think I want to say Brock Lesnar attacked Cody Rhodes the day of the draft, right?
No,
the day after the draft.
It was the day after WrestleMania, and there was a report that somebody said it. I think it was not Michael Cole, Carmella's husband, whatever his name is, Corey Graves. He said Brock Lesnar attacked Cody Rhodes because he was jealous of the main event spot at WrestleMania. Okay, cool. Let's leave it at that. He was jealous at Cody Rhodes for getting the main event at WrestleMania. This match was second on the card. So what the fuck are you mad about, Brock Lesnar? You attacked Cody because he took the main event spot at WrestleMania, but then you're willing to have the second match on the card? Make it make sense, bruv.
Wow. Speaking of things that don't make sense, how is it possible that you can pick up stairs and hit somebody with it and not get DQ'd, bro? Make that make sense. In front of the referee, bro. I mean, I understand that it's Cody Rhodes fighting for his life, and the ref's like, he's fighting Brock Lesnar. Let him fucking hit him with chairs, I guess. But it didn't make sense to me, so I'm kind of triggered about that.
I don't know, to be honest. A lot of people expected that this match was going to have a stipulation. A lot of people were throwing a dog collar match or just anything goes or anything like that. But no, it was a regular ass singles match, 1v1. Cody did use the stairs. He should have been disqualified. But my man Cody Rhodes, man, can't get disqualified, bro. He has to finish the story, whatever story that is.
Hey, brother, calm down, my guy. But yes, it took three crossroads to put Brock Lesnar away, and Brock Lesnar put him over at the end by raising his hand a couple times and shaking his hand.
Speaking about that, you know me, I'm the social media guy. A lot of people online were saying the torch has been passed. Do you agree or disagree?
Nah, bro, I don't agree. Come on now. Brock Lesnar's a beast, bro. Cody Rhodes is not in the same category as Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, earlier on the year, John Cena lifted Cody Rhodes' arm the same way Brock Lesnar did, and a lot of marks online were saying, the torch has been passed, the torch has been passed. This thing happens again, the torch has been passed, the torch has been passed. How many times can a torch be passed, bruv?
I mean, have you seen the Olympics, bro? Quite a lot, actually. It's like from one athlete to another.
Oh, shit, damn, I just got exposed.
Bitch, bro, exposed as fuck. Damn, guy.
That is true. That is true.
But yes, so after this match, we get a hype reel for Becky Lynch, which is very weird to me considering this is a pay-per-view and then they're hyping somebody that's not even on the pay-per-view. But either way, we'll move on to the Slim Jim Battle Royal. But before we get into the Slim Jim Battle Royal, let's hear a word from our sponsors of the show. Cleat Check exclusive. Shop CCE for your sneakerhead needs. Use code TRIGGERED for free shipping with code TRIGGERED at Shop CCE. Check them out on Instagram. They got a lot of exclusive shoes. But yeah, so Slim Jim Battle Royal goes on. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really pay too much attention to this Battle Royal, considering it's a Battle Royal and there's no benefit if you win or if you lose here. There's no title shot on the line. It's just you won the Slim Jim Battle Royal. No big trophy, no nothing. LA Knight wins by throwing out Sheamus. A couple key things here. Austin Theory was taken out by Santos Escobar. I want to say Shinsuke Nakamura was taken out relatively early in the match, as well as Bronson Reed. So, I mean, LA Knight wins. He finally wins something, but that's what I got out of this match.
Yeah, I didn't understand this. I mean, we talked about it in our SummerSlam prediction episode. This tournament was basically made for LA Knight to get the W. And I mentioned it in that review as well, that these tournaments mean nothing. The Andre the Giant Battle Royale meant nothing. It's just a big trophy. Bobby Lashley got nothing out of it. Just a semi-standing ovation at WrestleMania. Didn't get no title shot, no push, no nothing. LA Knight is also getting squat. Maybe a lifetime supply of Slim Jims? I don't know. I mean...
my boy Adrian knows a thing or two about Slim Jims.
Does WWE know how to do tournaments, bro? This isn't
a tournament. This is a Battle Royale, my guy.
So, usually the winner wins something besides a log of meat.
Yes, that is true. Besides a log of meat. So like, I get, this is what you get, bro. You got a Slim Jim. Aquí está tu chorizo. Anyways, but yeah, so... So LA Knight wins the proverbial meat here. Man.
And that brings us to our much anticipated fixed MMA rules match, I should say, because I don't know what to call it. Is it a wrestling match? Is it an MMA match? Is it just a what match?
It was an MMA rules match. And let me tell you this here. I didn't watch this part with sound because my ass was in the pool because I was like, this is a snack break match. I'm going to jump in the pool for like a good 10 to 15 minutes with the kids.
Did you piss in the pool, bro?
You're trying to call this match a piss break match?
No,
Damn,
no.
Damn. Anyways, point of story being, from what I saw from the TV screen, from the pool, I saw a lot of reversals. I thought it looked really cool. And then I go online and they're like, this match was shit. The crowd was chanting, "This is boring." I'm like, what the fuck? So I went back to watch it, and yes, they were indeed chanting those words. And it's just, to me, it's not a wrestling match. It's an MMA rules match, but they did it well. They did it well as much as you can do a fake shoot fight. I still think it's the best MMA type wrestling match that they could possibly have. That's probably the best MMA match that there's probably ever going to be.
Wardlow, Jake Hager, AEW. Look it up. But no, having said that about this match, a lot of people online didn't like it. Me, the reversals, the submissions, they were on point. These women knew what they were doing.
Exactly.
And if you were to just turn the channel to SummerSlam, you're like, oh, what the hell are they doing? It's a wrestling ring, but they're doing MMA rules. Watch UFC, watch One Championship, go watch some Pride. Yes, these women knew what they were doing. The submissions holds. At one point, I think Shayna Baszler had Ronda Rousey in an ankle lock or something. And then Shayna Baszler would just told Ronda Rousey, hey, hit me. And these women started hitting each other in the head, like for real. For real, like close fists and everything. I was like, oh shit, at least they know how to take care of themselves. That's good. Nobody came out injured. It was a cool match.
Exactly. They were actually going really hard on themselves, even with the choke at the end. Like, I know Ronda Rousey being white, she always is going to be turning red and blue and stuff. But at the end, when she was getting choked out, it actually looked like she might have actually been legit getting choked out. So they did actually do actual MMA submissions here. So I did quite enjoy that quite a bit.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as people think it was.
But if you think it's bad, let us know in the comments. We want to know what you thought about Shayna Baszler smacking down on the Ronda Rousey and sending her to an early retirement.
Ooh, and is this going to be a potential push for Shayna Baszler?
Let's hope so, because she just put away Ronda Rousey in a dominating fashion, one would say, in an actual MMA rules match. It would be a shame if WWE signs Nia Jax or Kairi Sane to take her spot. And I know those names are rumored to be signing currently. So, Adrian, do you think they're going to sign?
That would depend. Kairi Sane, that's Paul's girl from NXT. Nia Jax, I don't know. Only because you have a lot of women on the roster. And you only had 5 or 6, 7 women in this card? And if I'm not mistaken, there's a total of 41 women in the roster. Nothing against women, but it's like, you gotta give them their time. You know, their limited time on TV. 20 minutes here, 30 minutes here, 15. You gotta put more eyes on the women's division and just focus on the woman that you have now.
So I will say this. I would not want to see, personally, Nia Jax back in WWE. Although I will want to see Kairi Sane back. I feel in my loins that there's so much left that you can do with Kairi Sane in WWE. You can have her team up with Asuka again. You can actually give her the Pirate Princess gimmick back. There's so many things that we can see her do in WWE that we didn't get the chance to see because of COVID or because of bad booking and Vince McMahon or whatever you want to call it. But there's so many things that they can do with her. With Nia Jax, I feel like we've seen it all. We've seen her as a babyface. We've seen her as a heel. We've seen her say, my hole on national TV. So I think that ship sailed.
Yeah, she reached her peak already.
Yeah, she peaked. And then she hit her asshole. All right, so after that, we get the goddamn 7-star match, if this would have been in Japan. Drew McIntyre versus Gunther for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Adrian, tell me about this beautiful match, bro.
This match was great, starting from the entrances. Ludwig Kaiser is amazing when it comes to presenting Gunther. This match was produced by Abyss, former TNA talent. By God, that was a great fucking match. I mean, I already know no personnel in WWE or a homegrown talent from WWE would have come up with this excellency of a match. Having said that, a lot of people were disappointed about McIntyre's defeat. They said that he lost clean, he made him look weak. I don't think so, bro, because to me, you know me, I like comparative matches. Whether you win or lose, you still look strong. Yes, Drew McIntyre lost, but it was a banger of a match, competitive as fuck, and I loved it. Are we going to see a Gunther McIntyre later in the future? Hopefully. I would like to see that.
Bro, this match was really good. And I would like to see Gunther versus Drew McIntyre every other pay-per-view, bro, because these guys can go. And this is a good spot for Drew McIntyre. Obviously, he personally probably wants to be in contention for the WWE Heavyweight Championship or the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship, whatever the title is called now. But Gunther currently is like the main boss, even though he's the undercard, mid-card champion, because this is how you build a mid-card champion, dude. You have him put on good matches. You have him fight credible opponents, unlike Orange Cassidy.
Competitive matches.
But let me tell you this, right? So Drew McIntyre obviously was a built-in storyline based off of last year's WrestleMania, where it was just a 3-way, right? So he just kind of came in. It wasn't really a cold match, even though you can say it's a cold match. But yeah, it was just, there's a lot of storyline here, and I liked it. On top of just Gunther and Drew McIntyre putting on a banger match. And of course, Abyss seems to be the guy that has been booking Gunther's matches quite a bit lately. And him being a big man, I mean, I enjoyed Abyss in TNA. So it's nice to see him putting his fingers on these current matches.
It's true.
So speaking of the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, we get Seth Rollins defending against Finn Balor. And there's a lot of stuff going on in this match.
Starting out with that Pimpinella outfit that Seth Rollins came out. What the? Bro, that's your boy, bro. Say something. Defend him. What was that all about?
Before I get into defense mode, the vest he was wearing is the same vest from SummerSlam 7 years ago when he injured Finn Balor. So go back and watch SummerSlam 7 years ago if you didn't understand what that storytelling was, and then get back to me.
Yeah, and then for the fans out there, if you guys didn't know, Finn Balor doesn't know how to spell 7. He spelled it with a Y. If you saw it across his chest, Saiyan, whatever that is.
He just spelled it with a Y. It was kind of weird, but you know, it wasn't weird, and I know you call him Pimpinella Seth Rollins, but I really am a big fan of Seth Rollins and his outfits. One of his newest action figures is the Ultimate Edition Seth Rollins, which you can buy at Barrio Toys, currently on sale, and Barrio Toys is located at 100 Atkinson Street in Roseville, California. Home of the best signings in Northern California. We got the meet and greet of Psychosis, Mick Foley, we just had Chavo Guerrero, we just met Aaron Solo, not there, but at Collectible Stampede, but we still met him at the Barrio before as well as Penta and Ray Phoenix. A lot of people, Conan, but check them out. That's where you get your action figures from. That's where I get my action figures from. And Seth Rollins should get an action figure made of this outfit. I liked it. I don't like it as much as Larry the Lobster WrestleMania Seth Rollins, but I liked it.
Larry the Lobster from SpongeBob?
Yeah, remember I saw WrestleMania? He was wearing like a pink weird undershirt, but he had like a red outfit. Yeah. So Larry the Lobster because he's yeah. I'm going to call it Larry the Lobster outfit.
Got it.
So back to the match. The match was really good. I liked the storytelling of Finn Balor getting Seth Rollins up in a buckle bomb. I liked that. I liked that Finn Balor was trying to beat Seth Rollins without any help, even though the help eventually came, but he didn't want the help. And at the end of the day, the help is what made him lose the title. Adrian, what do you want to say about this?
The match was great. I'm not going to lie. I'm not really a big fan of Seth Pimpinella Rollins, mainly because of his outfit, and he's just a goofball. Finn Balor, great athlete. I don't know why he's getting title shots. He did lose at WrestleMania. Usually should be somebody that's a winning character, a winning opponent. So a winner, basically. A winner should get title shots. That's what I'm saying. It was great, but Dark Order from Wish had to ruin it. These goofballs have to be the goofiest of them all. How do you guys jump somebody and still lose the match?
Because Finn Balor didn't want the help, bro. He wanted to beat him clean, and then he neglected the assistance of Damian Priest because he thought Damian Priest was going to cash in. Damian Priest throws the briefcase in, and then Finn Balor gets curb stomped on top of the same briefcase.
Por?
Yeah. So, yeah. So I just thought it was really funny that after Finn Balor got pinned, they like zoomed in on Damian Priest's face, and he's just like, bruh.
Hey, Priest should have cashed in right then and there, bro. Like, he was perfect for the picking, bro. I think I predicted that, or we predicted that. I'm not sure. I don't remember.
Technically, we both predicted that.
But it would have been too much for two Money in the Banks to be cashed in at the same pay-per-view. So they got to hold off that one.
Hey, bro, we're going to spoil it for people here on the next one. So we get Asuka versus Bianca Belair versus Charlotte Flair for the WWE Women's Championship. And this was a good fucking match all the way to the end. I love the ending. Brian, there's a couple times. I want to say Bianca Belair did the 450 splash on Charlotte Flair when she had Asuka in the figure 8 kick out. They had a bunch of near falls.
That was a great spot. Spot.
It was really good.
Would like to point out that during the match, like the first 10 minutes, the crowd was dead. I was highly disappointed about the crowd, man. They were snoozing in this match, man. Kind of grinding my gears because I'm like, this is a great match. You had 2 former world champions and a current world champion in here. I mean, some could say these are Hall of Famers in the making, but the crowd was just not into it at first. I don't know why.
I will say this. Just being I think I want to say it was a 4-hour pay-per-view. It ended at 9 p.m. Pacific time. People got to pee at some point, and they decided to pee right after the WWE Men's Championship match. It just ended up being the beginning of this one. So I kind of feel like maybe they should have broken that up a little bit differently, or maybe that option was limited with Logan Paul. I feel like this would have been a good spot for the Battle Royal of SummerSlam instead of this match. But either way, it was a great match. And if all the way through and through, all the way to the ending, Bianca Belair, I thought was actually injured, was not injured, wins the match. And then Io Sky comes out, cashes in, lays the beat down on Bianca Belair with Bayley and Dakota Kai by her side, which I thought was really weird. I thought she was going to cash in by herself, but no, she had backup. So are they still together? I thought they were breaking up.
No, Dakota Kai was injured, but there was teasing going on Raw that Damage Control was going to split up. But obviously we know now that they're not, so something's going to come out of it. Oh, speaking of something, sorry, this may be a spoiler to somebody, but Sonya Deville is currently out due to injury. I don't know if Dakota Kai is fully recovered from her previous injury, but who is going to be the new Women's Tag Team Champions?
That's true. We'll see what happens today on Monday Night Raw. And then we get to the main event, Jey Uso versus Roman Reigns. And I don't even want to talk about the match. I want to talk about the thing I predicted as a joke.
Yep.
I said in our prediction episode, wouldn't it be cool if Jimmy Uso turned on Jey Uso and they set up like a twin versus twin event? And shit you not, that's what happened. Jimmy Uso costs Jey the championship and being tribal chief. I'm assuming he's going to have a promo on Friday letting us know that he's jealous of Jey and he's been plotting this for a while now.
It's funny that you predicted that because, you said it as a joke. And if I remember correctly, the rules of this tribal combat match, and I quote, were where anything goes but no one can interfere until Jey and Roman's match is over. No disqualifications, no countouts. But then people got involved. How does that make sense?
It doesn't make sense, but I'm sure it'll get explained later. Maybe they'll have another trial combat, because if you paid attention to the match, Solo Sikoa was also looking like he was going to attack Roman Reigns. So are all four of these guys going to have tribal combat together at a future pay-per-view, like Survivor Series?
Fatal 4-way? Elimination match?
Fatal 4-way, elimination, yeah, whatever you want to call it.
Oh my God.
That'd be dope.
You squeezing the last bit of the lemon juice, bro.
Stop, bro. You don't think that would be fucking cool, bro? Imagine the guest referee being like Rikishi or some shit, or The Rock.
God,
Imagine if they get Jacob Fatu to join this, bro. Imagine if they're like having an Armageddon Hell in a Cell fucking match at Survivor Series or War Games. That would be dope, I think. Like all singles guys,
The predictions that I've been reading online about this Bloodline storyline stretching. This is the first I've heard of that one. I've heard of other ones of, what if they do a triple threat way? Jimmy, Solo, and Jey. The winner gets to go against Roman. I don't know how to feel about those because I think this story is long enough. And just to quote Paul Heyman real quick. He said, "This story is only the beginning and it's the bottom of the third inning." By God, bro, this is long as fuck. A lot of people have lost interest.
Nah, bro, nobody's lost interest. SmackDown had pretty much 2.5 million people watch it, bro. This story is entertaining and is single-handedly carrying WWE into the new generation.
You know who else carried WWE for a brief period of time?
What?
R-Truth and his 24/7 title.
He
did.
R-Truth was entertaining. I miss R-Truth. Hopefully he's back from his quad injury. And he suffered an NXT, huh?
Yes, he tried to do a tope suicida. What do they teach at the Performance Center?
Stop. No memes.
Nah, my bad. But no, I'm serious. This match had a lot of people split up. Either it was good or it was bad. There was no in between, and I don't know why. I really don't know why. There's a lot of people that are saying, what in the Vince Russo was this? There's a lot of people saying we've seen the storyline already with the Bella twins, and then Matt and Jeff. Like, what is going on?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm interested because these guys are twins, brother. They're not just little brother and big brother. But even then, Jeff Hardy versus Matt Hardy wasn't really that entertaining or wasn't as built around the storyline. It is what it is.
So where does the story go from here?
I don't know, bro. I'm going to wait till SmackDown.
Jimmy is jealous of Jey, and then what?
We'll see where this goes, brother. It can go so many different ways.
Let me ask you this. How are you jealous of your twin brother when he's won the same amount of championships that you've won? Both of you guys have won the same amount of championships at the same fucking time.
Because who's main event Jey Uso, bro? Because he's actually been in main events. He's actually fought for the world title. Jimmy has never fought for a world title.
Whose fault is that? Who's getting DUIs and who isn't?
Damn. Anyways. So, of course, we all know that AEW Collision was running at the same time as the early part of SummerSlam, so I did not watch this until today. So I'm going to go down some of these things real quick with you, Adrian, because a lot of it, I honestly don't really think we should get too into, but if you want to get into it, we'll go into it. So we get FTR beating Big Bill and Brian Cage for the AEW World Tag Team Championship.
That was good. I mean, Brian Cage and Big Bill, it's a good tag team, but they're building that tag team up so quickly that we already knew they were going to lose against FTR.
Yep.
So it was good. FTR getting some action, but they called out the Bucks for All In.
Yep.
It's going to be what, number 3, if I'm not mistaken?
I believe so. But see, the thing I don't like about this match is they had an entire tournament to build up somebody to fight FTR. They get an hour match banger, right? And then the next match is random, just Brian Cage, Big Bill. They're going to fight him for the tag titles. To me, it's lazy booking, as they would say.
They actually had a tag team battle royale, and in battle royales, when you win something.
Oh shit! Was this on Rampage?
It was on Rampage, and when you win a battle royale, you win something.
Bro, stop! I was watching SmackDown.
Somebody knows how to do battle royales.
Yeah.
And they're only 4 years old.
Then we get Chris Statlander versus Mercedes Martinez for the TBS Championship. I haven't seen Mercedes Martinez in a long ass time, but I'm going to go ahead and just say that this was an open challenge. Chris Statlander beats Mercedes Martinez.
Yeah, I think this is Mercedes Martinez's second time in Collision, so it's good. And we also saw Diamante, too. I haven't seen her in a while, so I'm glad a lot of these women are finally being showed on TV, man. That's great.
Yes, so there's that, Diamante. I had to Google who the hell she was, because last time I saw her was on Dark.
Rest in peace, Dark.
Rest in peace, Dark. Then we get Tony Schiavone interviewing Toni Storm, where she's kind of doing this snapping thing where she's like all calm and then all of a sudden just snaps at the end. So we'll see if this continues down the road. And then we get Samoa Joe versus Serpentico. God damn it, bro. See, and this is the thing. Like, they want us to watch this, but then they put this on, you know? Or maybe they're just like, oh, nobody's going to watch because they're all watching SummerSlam, but this is the shit you do? Anyways, point of the story being, Samoa Joe gets on the microphone and calls out CM Punk. Adrian?
Yeah, for All In, a lot of people like the first match that they had in AEW and the other matches they had in Ring of Honor. It's a great match. I mean, both of these guys have a history with each other, so the story's there. It's not like, 1 week they had a match, then the second week they made a story, and then the third week they had a title match. There's a story. I'll be watching. Will it be better than the first one? Absolutely, yes. First one in AEW, I mean. Oh,
I was about to say, in the Ring of Honor, bro? Probably not, man. They're young.
No, not in Ring of Honor, no.
And see, but this is a good match. Is it main event quality to be like, put Samoa Joe and CM Punk on, cold ass story at All In? I don't think so. I just feel like they rush everything to like, they built up this show and then they're like, oh shit, who are we going to put in the main event kind of thing, What's the rest of the card looking like?
The main event is usually to a champion or a well-known star, kind of like CM Punk and MJF. One's a champion and one's a well-known star. But I actually don't mind short stories like this because when you have long stories, they either pay off good or they don't. I mean, look at the bloodline. Where's the story going? First, it was Jay versus Roman. Then it was Jimmy and Jay contemplating they were going to join the bloodline. Then it was Sami Zayn's story. Then it was Cody Rhodes' story. Now it's Jay's story. Now it's Jay and Jimmy's story again. I mean, Paul Levesque is literally making me hate Cody and Roman Reigns.
Wow. Anyways, but this is the thing, dude. We are literally 20 days away from All In, and these guys are scrambling just to put matches together. That's what it feels like to me.
So, hold on. So you'd rather have a similar Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus story where they didn't even have a match on the card? Let's just say that. What was the point of the long-term stories if they're not even going to be on the card?
See, that's the thing that Triple H was talking about in his press conference. There's still 7 hours of weekly television that they have to book for, my guy. But anyways, I'm okay with it.
So, but
see, and this is the thing. These are talking about matches that are just thrown together. House of Black versus Action Andretti and Darius Martin and Lee Johnson. Who in the hell is goddamn Lee Johnson?
Lee Johnson is he was in the factory along with Cody Rhodes.
It doesn't matter who Lee Johnson is, brother. I just pulled a rock.
Well, I mean, you got to get some people some reps. They're on the card. Malachi Black told Tony Khan that he wanted to be exclusively to Collision because it works better with the schedule, with him and his girl, Selena Vega.
It's not like she's on the pay-per-views, right?
Yeah, it's not like that's true.
But yeah, man, this is a open house technically match, right? So it makes sense there. Yes. But they just literally replaced Lee Johnson with AR Fox, right? AR Fox used to be in Lee Johnson's spot. It's lazy booking. And then right after this match, Tony Khan lets us know that he's booked House of Black versus CM Punk and FTR. So, Adrian.
Yes.
We have the real World Heavyweight Champion and the Tag Team Champions now in a trios match, bro.
Yes, bro. What you mean? They've been running through Collision. They've been hot in Collision. What are you talking about?
Anyways, then we get Jay White versus Metalik. Is Metalik signed with AEW now, or is he just...
Nah, I don't think so. So.
Well, Jay White beats Metalik. And then we get CM Punk versus Ricky Starks for the real AEW championship. So now this fake title is being defended. The participation title of AEW is being defended. CM Punk beats Ricky Starks and Ricky Steamboat.
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. What about him? Are you going to say something about he's an enforcer, he's a guest referee? But let me tell you something, bro. What guest referee has never interfered in a match? I'll wait.
Let me tell you this. He was supposed to be the guest referee to begin with, and then all of a sudden he's now not a guest referee. He's the enforcer. That's what I'm triggered about.
So like pretty much every other guest referee match, right?
No, because when somebody's a guest referee, that means they're the referee to start the match. He was booked as the guest referee, but then is actually just an enforcer on the outside. And then he eventually counts the pin at the end. And then why is Ricky the Dragon Steamboat even in this situation? Similar to Sabu, like why? Just because they want to name drop Rustlers?
Well, hold on. Before you start, bro, you need to watch the product because it was already been said. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat has refereed numerous matches of CM Punk in the past in Ring of Honor, and there was a video package early on the week that explained the whole thing. It was on Collision, it was on Rampage. I mean, come on, my dog. How does it not make sense? Because you don't watch it?
No, it still doesn't make sense, bro. I don't care. Just because he refed his previous matches, now he wants him to be a ref here? That makes no sense.
They got a history, yeah. He has his own referee, bro.
Bro, so you're telling me that if El Tirantes was my fucking ref for 2 years, I can show up on AEW and be like, he's my ref, bro. El hijo del Tirantes.
Yup.
Damn, bro. See, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Regardless of video packages, it doesn't fucking make sense.
How doesn't it make sense, bro? It was already proven that they're cool with each other. What do you mean it doesn't make sense? He called on his buddy.
It don't make sense, bro. So just because he's gotten cheated twice, he gets the rights to choose his own ref now?
Yeah, bro. Wrestlers book their own matches.
Damn, bro. How does it feel, Adrian?
For what?
To be in defense mode.
Nah, bro, you over here. You're not even watching the product. And you over here, you're not even watching the product, bro. And I just expose you.
Bro, I understand the video. I saw the video.
Okay, then what more explanation do you need, bro? I mean,
it doesn't make sense. So that's why.
You don't want it to make sense because you don't want it to make sense, bro. How does it not make sense?
A lot of this doesn't make sense. The fact that this guy's got the audacity to make this the real AEW World Championship and then has the audacity to be like, oh, I'm going to get a referee to make sure no shenanigans happens. But then it's not even the guest referee. He's just an enforcer, dude. There's so many things questionable here that I just don't like.
So you're going to tell me you don't like WrestleMania, Hell in a Cell, Paul Levesque versus Undertaker, and Shawn Michaels as guest referee?
That is completely different. That was actually explained in a good reason.
It was explained here too, in a good reason.
Okay, all right. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Bruv.
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Okay, you exposed me, bro. I don't want to argue anymore. Continuing along, Adrian, any topics you want to discuss here?
Oh yeah, so it's been rumored that Nick Aldis, former NWA Power Champion, has been speaking to WWE personnel and might go over to WWE as a producer. Is that a waste of talent?
How old is Nick Aldis? That's what I want to know, and I feel like we should figure that out right now. Nick Aldis is 36 years old, so he's still in the prime of his career. Is he only going to be a producer? I think not. Is he going to be probably in NXT? Possibly. Is there a spot for him on the main roster right now? It would have to be on Raw, wherever LA Knight is not.
No, I would have to say probably SmackDown.
Because he's got similar to Cody Rhodes, huh?
Yeah, kind of similar character. They carry themselves the same way. And it's been rumored that Roman Reigns is not going to be at the next pay-per-views. You have somebody like Bobby Lashley who out of nowhere grabs a couple of goofballs, put on a suit, and they're like, we're heels now. Yeah, we're heels. Make it make fucking sense. You mean to tell me that two goofballs are all of a sudden heels? That's like having Dark Order actual goofballs turn heel out of nowhere, which I think they're currently doing now. It's not going to work.
They are. Yeah. That's like putting Jungle Boy, giving him some sunglasses, giving him a leather jacket, looking like Hyde, and being like, you're a heel now, brother.
Yep, that's like the Miz being a jobber, putting on a black on black suit, and all of a sudden saying, "I'm the reason why Daniel Bryan left." No, you is not, bruv.
Damn. That's like losing 2 matches in a row and being like, "I'm the real champion."
Yep.
and then he's a heel.
That's like having a tribal combat match with
bitch fucking
none.
You know what? Speaking of the Miz, bro, I'm gonna put you on the fucking spot, my guy. Top 5 underrated wrestlers. Could be of all time, could be now. Top 5 underrated wrestlers.
Any brand specifically or any promotion specifically?
Anything you want.
Top 5 underrated. Going number 5 was someone that I believe could go mid-cardish. I'm just gonna go with the obvious one, LA Knight. Underrated as fuck. When he came down as Eli Drake, I thought he was going to be a big player in NXT. What did he do? Then they put him with, a couple models? What did he do? Number 4 is going to be a double one. The OC. How do you have currently one of the best tag teams of our era just chilling, just doing a lot of nothing? I mean, they're not even in catering because it's in their contract that if WWE doesn't need them, they are not required to show up to any shows. Damn. Number 3. I'm going to go with a woman, and I'm going to say Sonya Deville. Yes, she just captured some tag team gold, but the woman needs to be in a top main event position. Number 2. I'm going to go and say Wardlow.
Bro, stop.
Underrated because the stories are ass. Championships are meh. They need to focus more on him and build him up, really. I know you had a little triggered energy when he came to his man bun. I still think he's underrated because of the stories, the championships. He wins them 1 week, he loses them in 2 weeks. Yeah, they need to build that man hella good. My number 1 underrated guy in wrestling today is gonna have to be none other than Rey Fenix. He's won a lot. He was the longest AAA Mega Campeonato. He only defended it twice. He was a Latin American and the Cruiserweight champion down in AAA. They didn't defend him at all. He's been great here in the US, Lucha Underground, AEW. He refused to sign with WWE after Lucha Underground came under. Great fucking move. But I think his brother is just a little bit more popular, and he takes some of the things that Rey Fenix brings to the table. Those are my top 5 underrated wrestlers.
Damn. I'm going to go do mine really quickly. Number 5, I'm going to go with Owen Hart. He should have been something a lot more than he was. Sadly, he passed away at a young age. Number 4, I'm going to go with Mr. Perfect, bro.
Kurt Hennig,
bro. He could have been so much and then signed with WCW and then just kind of went downhill from there. Was able to make a comeback to the WWE.
Wasn't that perfect, was he?
Stop. And then he passed away. Number 3, I am going to go with Shinsuke Nakamura. I'm going to go with Shinsuke Nakamura here as underrated because that guy puts on some good matches. For the amount of English he speaks, he doesn't really need to speak that much English to get his point across. I like him a lot. Number 2, I'm going to go with Andrade El Idolo. He's a great wrestler. He's in great shape. They don't use him as much as they should. He was one of the key people in the pandemic era of WWE. And after the pandemic ended, they didn't use him. And I'm kind of fucking sad to see that. And for the top underrated superstar, I'm going to go with none other than the 2-time World Heavyweight Champion, The Miz. One of the longest ever holding the Intercontinental Championship. He's the one that ended up putting all the stickers for each day that he held the championship. He's put names on the map. He's put shows on the map. He's an A-lister. He's all over the place. He's at All-Star games. He's on celebrity basketball games. He's thrown the first pitch. He's at football games. He's everywhere, dude. That guy is underrated AF. He's even got his own TV show that gets more views than Rampage.
Who did he put on the map?
Himself. And that's all that matters. So The Miz is number 1. At me, brothers.
We do live in California where weed is legal, guys. Just putting that out there.
Fuck you. Anyways, so yeah, that's the list there. Adrian, anything you want to talk about before we let our viewers go?
Not much. Pretty much, I would like to see Nick Aldis somewhat on TV, whether it's WWE, Raw, or SmackDown. I want him to get the glory that he deserves. He did say that he got kind of screwed over down in NWA, but he's not going to talk about that. That's on a personal level. Hopefully, WWE can do right by him. Paul Levesque, I don't know if whatever you're doing to Cody, don't do it to Nick Aldis, because the man can take your product to the next level.
Dude, you know what we didn't do? We didn't welcome our viewers to season 2 of Triggered Wrestling.
I thought you did in the beginning.
Nah, bro, I didn't say season 2. But welcome to season 2 of Triggered Wrestling. Today's the first episode of the new season here. We're going to do things differently here.
Yeah, we won't be doing a lot of reviews, mainly pretty much talking about matches, what we like, what we didn't like, key topics here and there. I know we've been doing them recently in our past few episodes, but yeah, we're going to be doing a lot more of that. And also, if you are in the Woodland, California area, go to Taqueria Guadalajara, located in 6 West Court Street, Woodland, California, the home of the Giant Burrito Challenge.
Home of the best burritos in California, Taqueria Guadalajara, 6 West Court Street. But yeah, we're Trigger Wrestling.
And we're off to watch WWE Raw.
Ooh, and Raw. And then on the weekend, we're watching Triple Mania.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
All right, pues. Well, we're Trigger Wrestling.
Deuces.
Stay triggered. Bang, bang.